Welcome to our exploration of the United Kingdom's unique constitutional landscape. Unlike most countries where a constitution is set down in a single document, the UK's constitution is, well, let's say, a bit more organic. Today we're going to dive into what makes this uncodified, flexible system tick and how it continues to shape governance in the UK.
The UK's constitution is based on a collection of laws, conventions and historical texts that reflect centuries of governance. Key features include parliamentary sovereignty, an unentrenched and evolving structure, and a balance of power unique to the UK.
A.V. Dicey, the famous constitutional theorist, once said that Parliament has the right to make or unmake any law whatsoever. This concept of parliamentary sovereignty is the foundation of the UK's constitutional identity. But how does this play out in real life? Without a single written constitution, the UK relies heavily on the principle of the rule of law and judicial interpretation. The courts uphold justice and can challenge the government's decisions, ensuring no one is above the law. The UK's constitution draws from multiple sources. Acts of Parliament, like the Human Rights Act, set down legal standards. Then there's common law, which develops through judicial rulings, and conventions, which are long-standing traditions, like the Sewell Convention. Works like Bagehot's The English Constitution and Dicey's studies offer insight into how the UK's unwritten constitution works. These are not legally binding, but are revered for guiding principles that underpin the government's relationship with the public.
One of the advantages of this structure is its adaptability. Laws can change swiftly in response to public needs. In 2014, same-sex marriage was legalized, and during the pandemic, emergency laws allowed the government to act fast. It's this flexibility that some argue makes a codified constitution unnecessary.
But this flexibility isn't without critics. Some believe the lack of a written constitution means there aren't enough checks and balances. They argue codification could offer clarity and safeguard rights. A written constitution would also place certain powers into the judiciary, increasing political impartiality. As it stands, the debate continues. Advocates for codification want stability and transparency, while opponents cherish the dynamism and historical continuity of the UK's evolving constitution. Whichever way it leans, the UK constitution remains one of the most fascinating and adaptable systems in the world. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the heart of the UK's constitution. It's a living tradition growing with every change in society and every act of Parliament. This unwritten document remains one of the UK's most defining features, standing as a testament to flexibility, resilience, and history.